Got this big ass head, this big dome. Shout out to my sponsor. I got several paid PAID. Get you one. You know the website, paidwear.com. Shout out to Jerron Hammond. Keep me looking good. Y'all, you already know what colors to send. Tropical, tangerine, turquoise, all of that. Sandy, what's up, man? Hit the like. He said, hit the like before you type. I like that. Hey, baby, what's up? Ken Intelligent, what's good? Charleston White is a funny guy. I ain't come to stay. I do drive-bys now and shit. Hit y'all with the information and slide. Kansas City here. Thanks for the spotlight. Shout out to y'all. What's good, player? Scotland. Make sure y'all get y'all PA knits, man. If you ordered last week, them shits got shipped yesterday. Yeah, be right there. I was out of the country for a minute, so y'all forgive me. Let's talk about this for a minute. We gotta talk about this for a minute. We all know I was raised in the Nation of Islam. I'm pretty sure y'all know that. I took y'all to Savior's Day. I think I'm the only YouTube channel that did that. I took y'all to Savior's Day. I took y'all to the Million Man March. I interviewed Dr. Wesley Muhammad. I went to the Temple 25 in Newark. This is Civilized Central right here. I noticed that I noticed that a lot of people like to diss the Nation of Islam. I've said something on here critical about them too in regards to their the way they reacted during the George Floyd situation. I didn't agree with it, but me being keeping it real with myself, I know that this isn't the Nation of Islam that I grew up in. The Nation of Islam of now and the Nation of Islam that you all have been introduced to, that y'all familiar with through entertainment, through the Million Man March, through Chuck D from Public Enemy. It's not that Nation of Islam no more. They're going in another direction. But the foundation is something that I was raised on and shit. And the foundation is what led me to I, Self, Lord, and Master. That's where I am today and shit. You got it? I noticed that a lot of people that represent the 5% nation like to say little slick shit about the Nation of Islam. Y'all need to know y'all history. Y'all need to know y'all history. I just had an exchange with a brother on Instagram, and I guess Wakil Allah is doing something that people don't approve of. I never met him. I bought his book. That's the extent of me knowing him. But I noticed that there's a lot of disarray within the 5% nation and shit like that. That's niggas' problems. That problem don't belong to the gods. That's a nigga problem. Gods is about unity and equality and shit like that. Don't be saying no slick shit about the Nation of Islam and they was first. That the 120, the mathematics, all that shit come from the fucking Nation of Islam. Clarence 13X didn't make that shit up on his own. Clarence 13X was a student of Malcolm X in Harlem and shit. If y'all know y'all history like you supposed to, stop saying little slick shit about the Nation of Islam, yo. For real. The Nation of Islam, to my knowledge and according to history, was the first that injected that sense of pride in the black men. They created an army called the Fruit of Islam and shit. Again, this organization that I'm speaking of, they're not like that no more. This is not the nation that I grew up in. But in regards to the foundation, the nation was first. The Nation of Islam opened the door to Sunni Islam in America. Niggas wasn't speaking no fucking Arabic in 1958, in the 60s and shit. You feel me? Nation of Islam, Malcolm X. Everything that Malcolm X said that was the right thing to do, that opened up the doors to Sunni Islam in America and shit. I'll say it again. Malcolm X took a pilgrimage. He made Hajj. He came back. He was under the understanding that the Islam that he was learning from Elijah Muhammad wasn't correct. He changed his name to El Hajj Malik Shabazz, and he pursued the Sunni faith. But again, Elijah Muhammad led him to Sunni Islam. He would still been a fucking burglar. He's still been eating fucking pork, all of that shit, if it wasn't for the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam was cleaning these niggas up. You guys that got these, it's guys here that got these Arabic names. A lot of you niggas' name is Kareem and shit like that. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all names Kareem and Ali. We wasn't just named after those great athletes and shit. Those were culturally aware names at the time and shit. You know what I mean? Your name could have been David or Roger or some old shit like that. Let's not kick no disrespect to the architects, for real. He said, how about Noble Drew Ali? I'm not here to talk about the Moors. The Moors got a history too and shit. But the Moors' history didn't capture Black America. The Nation of Islam history captured Black America. There was a mosque in every city in the United States of America. No other black leader called no million niggas to come to Washington, D.C. Only one man did that. His name is Louis Farrakhan. He's from the Nation of Islam and shit. So, you know, I noticed that people try to, you know, say a lot of little slick shit. Let's embrace Minister Farrakhan for the good that he's done and leave all that other shit alone, man. That sucker shit what y'all be doing, and you clearly out of touch with your history if you say something like, this guy said, that's not this and this not that. We two different organizations. The foundation is different. The foundation is not different. The foundation is not different. It's not. The foundation comes from the Nation of Islam. Honestly, the nation of one of the best things we as blacks will have for ourselves now. I'm just speaking about the roots. I don't know the direction of it now. I've heard there's some Scientology or some shit being implemented. We sticking to the roots. Knowledge is the foundation of everything in existence. Knowledge is he who knows, look, listens, and observe. Knowledge is the black man. He the foundation of the black family, like the sun is the foundation of the solar system. We gonna stick to that. You feel me? So, yeah, my man said the Nation of Islam is blueprint for black excellence. I agree with that. I was terribly disturbed by the disrespect from this guy. He wasn't even, they say that it's 16 shades of black. It's some truth to that. But the original man is a black man, a nigga like me. You dig what I'm saying? Should nobody else from no outside, no foreign backgrounds or some shit like that shouldn't be saying nothing about Minister Farrakhan. That's a black man you talking about. Check yourself. Saladin was good. He said, just saying, as far as positive outlook and how to carry ourselves, they also implemented I, self, Lord, and Master, do for self. That was brought to North America by the nation. The nation created their own products. The nation created their own newspaper and sold it. It started out as Muhammad Speaks. It's now called The Final Call. This is commerce. You got to commend the dynasty and shit. Stop taking shots at niggas, man. For real. John Poe said, but Sunni Islam didn't wake up the black family. Without a doubt, contemporary Nation of Islam was specifically sent to the lost black family and woke us up mentally if applied right. Thank you, John Poe. Thank you, John Poe, for entering the cipher with truth. You dig what I'm saying? Niggas don't even be qualified. It was some controversy about my chain earlier this year. This been on my arm for about 25, probably like 28 years and shit. You dig what I'm saying? A guy called himself confronting me about my icy chain. I cussed his ass the fuck out. I cussed him the fuck out. Don't ask me about no motherfucking mathematics or none of that shit, nigga. I'm living as God and shit. I apply this shit for real. You know what I'm saying? It don't make you God because you got a good memory. You can recite a bunch of shit. You could be a cold savage and do that. It's niggas that ain't got no sense. They said it's a police officer up in the fucking mountains in New York State prisons. He know the math. You dig what I'm saying? That don't make him righteous. Yeah, we building. We building, Tracy. Peace to you and shit. Good afternoon, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go to the website, paidwear.com. That's my sponsor for the day, Jerron Hammond. I've been rocking this shit the last few episodes. I'm a part of the nation, but I appreciate wisdom. The minister hasn't lied to me yet. All he said that would happen has. It was written in the fall of America. It was written in the fall of America. When the pandemic came, everybody was scrambling, except the nation. Except the nation. Everybody was scrambling, except the nation. I was cool under pressure. I was raised with them books in my house, How to Eat to Live and shit like that. Y'all got all excited. I've been on them Navy beans for 35, 40 years and shit. I'm good over here. My family good. My email address is gullytvboss@gmail.com. He said, facts, they memorized it and they did nothing else after that. Exactly. He said, I love Malcolm, but he was wrong. Malcolm wasn't wrong, because if you look at history, most people that was a part of the Nation of Islam back then, they're Sunnis today. They followed Malcolm X's example and shit. I'm just reciting history to y'all and shit. The shoe that fits me best is the 5% Nation and shit. But we not gonna kick no dirt on the NOI at all. Peace. He said, that's right. You got to practice living well. Brand Nubian King, son, poor righteous teachers like Kim Shabazz, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane. Peace to all of them. And wu-tang. Don't leave the woo out. All these fitness influencers are on the 1 meal a day. Don't give the messenger his respect. That definitely came from the Nation of Islam. I hated it. My mom tried to put that down on us as kids and shit. 1 meal a day. How you gonna try to put that on a tailback, man? I'm playing Little League football and shit. I need burgers around this motherfucker. I need lasagna around this motherfucker. He said, what inspired this? Just some disrespect, man. I feel it was disrespect, man. I've spoken out critical of the Nation of Islam. I was raised amongst them, though. You dig what I'm saying? My mom paid that #2 poor charity since I was a little boy and shit. You know what I mean? That's like paying tithes and shit. So I can say, if I feel some distaste, I'm gonna say it. Me and Hassan Campbell's original beef, if you know the history, it was about the Nation of Islam and shit. It was. Then along came E-Man Issa writing that book. My man said, I'm on 1 meal a day right now. Niggas always want attention and want to show how much they know. Not surprised he was talking greasy on the Nation of Islam. He made a statement that wasn't true. For someone to say it's two different organizations and this and this and that. You're right, it is two different organizations. One was first. The Nation was first. J. Bell, 1 meal a day with water for the rest of the day. Our neighborhoods in Oakland were safe enough to walk through when the Nation was involved in the communities. Talk heavy. My man says Sunni ain't black, the Nation is. Talk heavy. You heard the man. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. Colleen, hey mama. She grew up in the Nation. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications, and follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. I'll be over there getting busy, man. Come fuck with me on Twitter. I'll follow back. Elijah Muhammad would be a billionaire if he was alive in this business era. The black man is God. Remember that. Yeah, stop trying to kick dirt on niggas. Good afternoon, everybody. Does the Nation of Islam have hospitals? Not that I know of. They had clinics. They had clinics. Good afternoon to you too. Tay, don't play with them niggas. Anybody in here acting stupid, get them the fuck out of here forever. Kick them out forever. Hold on. Need more moderators in here. 89 to 96 was a great era for the Nation of Islam. After New York rap changed, it was a rap. Peace to the true and living. He said they got clinics right now today. Say something positive about the nation then. Y'all like this video. It's over 500 people here. Y'all like this video. What's up with Dr. Mutulu Shakur Health? Dr. Mutulu Shakur, y'all got this fascination with gangsters. He's a real gangster. He's a real gangster. He's not like the rest of these guys. He's a real fucking gangster. He's very influential. That was a lot of his pedigree that was in Tupac Shakur. He got a lot of influence. He's very brilliant, and he was allegedly involved with the killing of maybe a New York State trooper or something like that in like 1978. They've let a lot of those guys from the Black Liberation Army go home. He's the leader. He was apparently the leader. You know how they is. Like he in the same situation as Larry Hoover. Mutulu Shakur, Dr. Mutulu Shakur, that's a real political prisoner. Everybody else that they be attaching political prisoner to their name, he's a real one. Go look him up. He said they won't let him out. Was Nas a 5%er because he used to kick knowledge? Nas used to kick so much information, man. It was hard to tell, was he a Hebrew Israelite? It was hard to tell if he was God body, nation. Nas was kick, he was giving it up. The thing about Nas, that each form of information that he delivered, if he was talking about something about, Moses and the Hebrews and shit like that, it was official. If he was talking about something from, the Sunnah, it was official. He said, of course, Esco God body. He said it was a New Jersey state trooper. Okay, pardon self. I'm only 37. Larry Hoover been in jail for 49 years. He been in jail almost a decade and a half longer than I've been living. He said, Vlad and the Al Prophets of the world can't have this type of build. Nah, you can't get this nowhere else but the dribble. Subscribe to the channel so you get more. Hip-hop, sports, and fashion. Nas song, Black Girl Lost, is still relevant. It's still relevant today. Very relevant. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the message to the black man, word for word. It's no coincidence that those words are exactly what's happened in America today. That book was written in the 60s. James Wood, thank you. Clevo Mack on an 8-foot rim. The nation isn't clout chasing organization. Farmland, schools, lawyers, doctors, they got it all. Yeah, other organizations need to get their dribble right. The Panthers and the Nation were the best organizations we had as black people. I think Nas is on record as a Muslim Christian, if I remember correctly. What the fuck is a Muslim Christian? Made both of my sons read that book every year. Fall of America, Message to the Black Man, How to Eat to Live and shit. Get some of that in your system. I'm going to run it back by y'all. Be asking me about books. Fall of America, that's about today. How to Eat to Live. That's eternal. It's eternal. My father was in the first, as they called it, and the nation had changed a lot with the Scientology. Even Jay-Z had knowledge of self. He came up under Iman Issa, a.k.a. Dr. Malachi York. He said maybe it was Christian Muslim. I'm confused on that one. I went to Claire Muhammad in Oakland. They had a Sister Claire Muhammad school in West Philadelphia too. I have friends that went to that school. Tahir Jones, 58th in Baltimore, Southwest Philly. Rest in peace to him. That's my man. He went to Sister Claire Muhammad. Elijah Muhammad is clearly one of the greatest black American men that ever lived, if not the greatest. I'm not Muslim. I went to the one in Philly. Is this still open? Sister Claire Muhammad School still open? They should let Shakur out. He has cancer. They won't let Dr. Mutulu Shakur out, right? But they let plenty drug lords out. Ain't that a bitch? They let drug lords out. They even let some drug lords out prematurely without doing all their fucking time. Not even doing a quarter of their time. Mutulu ain't nothing up. I went in the 80s. Which cities is up here? He said, bro, the nation isn't for us. I extracted information from the nation that worked incredible for me, and I'm just trying to share it with you. I just gave you the names of some books. Check it out. My man said, Tahir, my boy. I knew Tiz, homie. Amsterdam, the Bronx. Shout out to fucking Stan Spit and Herb McGruff. Stan Spit and Herb McGruff. Them some of the hottest niggas in New York City rapping right now. They definitely the hottest group in Harlem. Watch their video on this channel. Robbins, Georgia, Camden. Philly in the building. Motown. St. Louis, he was way before his time. I knew Tiz, my nigga. I love to kick it with you about Tiz. We was in the same TP when he came to Vision Quest from I think Abraxas. He came from another spot. I made a basketball player out of him. He could hoop a little bit. He was a bully, pretty boy. It's my nigga. I miss him. Childhood friend. Baltimore, New Haven, Brooklyn, Irvington, New Jersey, Jersey City. Over 70 homicides in Oakland this year, 300 homicides in Philadelphia, mostly black youth. How do you feel about the state of black youth, Gully? I feel they dangerous. I feel they dangerous. That drill shit, that shit spread it like a motherfucker. It's like cancer. If y'all think the Chicago shit is bad, and it is, it's real bad. Philly got one going on too. Philly took that drill lifestyle. It's a bad one. It's just like Chicago. It's just like Chicago. What you think about Birdman, brother? I think he's fallen in love with the internet. I think he's found celebrity on the internet. People don't care about that snitching shit. If it don't affect you or your family, nobody cares about that shit. That shit's been overly promoted and shit in the black community. That nigga's a Sammy the Bull type nigga. He killed a bunch of motherfuckers and he out on the streets. He talking about it. They making a living off of it. This is what society came to. There was a time when they had actors playing the roles of these people. Now you got the real participants out here who really killed people telling their story, and people like it. So he's an online phenom right now. His story reminds me a lot about Poe. His situation and the Alpo situation reminds me a lot of, it's the same thing, I believe. It's the same thing. Only thing, Alpo wasn't all on the internet like this. He said the streets is dead. Been dead. Nothing but dead bodies there and shit. A young lady just got murdered in Chirac for throwing a cup of water on a McDonald's employee. People that work with the general public, they under a lot of pressure. I worked in retail before. I had a couple stores and shit. When you dealing with customers, strangers coming into your spot and shit, you got to deal with their attitudes, everything they going through for like 5 or 10 minutes and shit to do your little business transaction. They be tripping, man. They be tripping. Stop throwing shit on motherfuckers. Some kid just got killed by New York, I believe, an off-duty Rikers Island CO. Just killed a kid, right? He was 18. The kid shot him or shot at him with one of these play guns, maybe like a paint gun or some shit. Shot at him. The nigga killed him. Is he wrong for killing him? He pulled out a firearm and fired on him. He said it was a bead blaster. He said it was a Nerf gun. It was a water gun. I was taught you're not supposed to point guns at even toys and shit. You're not supposed to point them at people. That's how I was taught. I wasn't even allowed to have toy guns growing up. My mom didn't buy me toy guns. I ain't have cap guns and shit like that. Only gun I had was Shockwave. Shockwave, it was a transformer and shit. He turned to a gun. That was it. I ain't had no guns and shit. My mom didn't play that shit. A water bead gun. Does it shoot ammunition? He said, Sammy the Bull. He said, what has the Nation of Islam or church did for us right now? If you go to the Nation of Islam right now, they'll put you to work right now selling Final Call newspapers. They'll plug you up right now. You want to join, they're going to put you to work. They're gonna show you a way to get up off your ass. I can't speak for nobody else. He said, word, you never pointed a toy gun at nobody? Super soakers or some shit, but I wasn't pointing. I was squirting fucking water at somebody and shit. The gun that kid got killed about, it had one of them ladder things in it and shit. His gun had a ladder. He said, you can't even pay your rent selling them papers. Yes, you can. You just got to sell a lot of them. Islam as a whole is ours. The messages from each leader is noted in the same truth. The delivery differs depending on the deliverer and the era. He said, Gully, she zapped you before I could read your message. I seen some of you said, Gully, what has the nation done for you? It ain't showing in my character. I told you I was raised in the nation and shit. I got pictures on my page with the bow ties on and shit. Go to my Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. He said, dude was probably thinking it was a ghost gun. King Erner should just let Alpo rest in peace. Where can I find some fly bucket man Fisher hats? Paidwear.com. Got a couple khaki joints over there and shit. Check them out. www.paidwear.com. That's my sponsor. Y'all like this video? It's almost 700 people here. Good afternoon to each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe too. For some reason, people come here, kick it, don't like to hit the subscribe button. My analytic report says 75% of my viewership ain't even subscribed. That means a lot of y'all ain't even subscribed. I'm not on here hustling donations. I take a sub. Lance Smith, I appreciate your super chat. Best channel, Gully. Keep working. Hope y'all enjoyed the full extended version of the Royce da 5'9" interview. Had that in the tuck for y'all. I have learned that the teachings of the nation opens up your creative mind that moves you to motivational ways and makes you want to do for self. That's correct. So what I missed so far, man, not a lot. I just want to give some correction, put some straightening on the Nation of Islam's foundation. Have you heard of ghost guns? I did a whole live stream about ghost guns. The reason they won't let Dr. Shakur out is because of his sister Asada Shakur. He helped her escape from prison and get to Cuba. That's 75% recurring viewers or overall numbers. The people that's in this chat right now, most of y'all recognize your name. I'm serious. He said Jay Electronica not playing with the NOI. This dude in Atlanta actually accidentally killed his sister with a ghost gun. Hit subscribe and join the Dribble Tribe, everybody. And follow me on Twitter, Gully TV 1. Thank you. How hard is it to subscribe? You know our people be lazy, man. Lazy. It's a documentary about Yahweh Ben Yahweh. He was off the chain. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. That joint fire. Yahweh Ben Yahweh. Where you think he came from? Puerto Ricans and hip-hop. There were some comments about that on your Instagram. Oh, Puerto Ricans are 100% a part of hip-hop. 100%. They was there. Go look at them old movies. Wild Style, Beat Street. They was there. They was there. They was B-boys. You had Puerto Rican MCs and shit like that. They was there. The Bronx is full of Ricans, still full of Ricans and shit. I don't know why. When you hear people say shit like that, you know that they don't know about hip-hop. That shit was created and perfected in the Bronx, in the park. In them parks was Puerto Ricans and black people out there. I just picked up Message to the Black Man book by Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Yeah, trying to deny history. They was there from day one. Didn't you see fucking B Street? Didn't you see the performance them Ricans put on? Hey, yo! Did you see that battle at the Roxy? Did you see that shit? Them Rican niggas was bugging. I'm the true and living God. They called me the Dribble. I used to hoop. I used to be bloodthirsty nice. Isn't one of the first breakdancers Rican? I don't know who was the first breaker. I know that them Rican niggas is always nice as fuck. They the ones that implemented all the flipping and all of that shit. Breakers, it probably was way more people from other nationality breakers than blacks. blacks was, you know, blacks was waving and shit and pop locking and shit like that. When getting down on that concrete, windmilling, head spinning and all that, niggas was doing that shit. But them Rican niggas, the helicopter, put niggas on their shoulders, spinning around. I'm from Hunts Point. I grew up with Puerto Ricans everywhere on every block. Beach Street, Ramo, Dublin, Georgia. He said, I think he talking about Crazy Legs. My man said the Sunnis was the first slave owners. That's what started to turn me off about the Sunni and shit, finding out the history of the slave thing. And a lot of them, they still got Arab people with that background involved with the slave trade of black people and shit to this day. He said respect. He gave out Shahid. A shout out to Tahir. He passed away 25 years ago. He said Puerto Ricans DJ, dance, graffiti also. Subscribe to the channel. The Nation of Islam comes from the Moorish Science Americans. Wallace Farr was the disciple of Drew Ali. He said, yeah, Crazy Legs from Rocksteady Crew. That was the Bronx Rockers on B Street. Jadakiss said he used to break dance. Everybody did. Breaking was bigger than rap for a minute. Couple years and shit. The fifth element of hip-hop, knowledge. Buffalo, New York. Salute, I'm from Buffalo. How come a lot but not all of New York cats hate my city? I don't think so. Gotta acknowledge the Buffalo dribble. Erie County, what up? Two important questions you didn't ask Jack. Did he introduce Pac to Tut? Jack said he had no relationship with Tut all like that. Said he knew him, but he said he didn't run with him or nothing like that. Don Byrne. Have you ever interviewed a Navy SEAL? Appreciate your super chat, pimp. It's a global reality since forever. The mercy of the Arabs in the Quran is which is global law book. Where can we find proof of your statement? Which statement? About the slave trade associated with Arabs? Flex challenged Mav to give him 5 songs so he can start spinning them on the radio. How you feel about that? You talking about Math Hoffa, the battle rapper? He said, yeah. He said that to him because he know he can't do it. If he could do it, he would have been doing it. Math Hoffa is not a good rapper. He was average. He's famous for punching on niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? He had his moments. You know, he got some victories. He put his work in. I don't dispute that, but I asked Sue Surf for 5 songs. He said by Friday. I bet he won't say that to Sue Surf. He won't say that shit to Sue Surf. He said it was all a rollout. Flex and Conway good now. He said famous for snuffs. Punched Serious Jones. He punched Jay Dose, and I think he pistol whipped Murder Mook before. He wouldn't have asked Sue Surf for 5 songs. Arsenal gets busy. Why did Unkasa stop battling? Unkasa last battle was, what's my man name? We did a show together, the three of us. Bones Brigante. He stopped battle rapping because he's lazy. I know you're gonna see this, I say this to his face though. He not battle rapping because he's lazy. The Quran is global law when it explains to mankind. Flex was talking crazy about Pete Rock. He put Pete Rock in the ground. Rock got to show and prove. He got to put out some music. You can't come. Victories is flawless. You can't combat success. Bring that shit. He said they ain't too crazy about Muslims in America. No way. I asked a Arab cat, a guy from the Middle East that I was, cool with, respectable with, had a business relationship. I asked him, what do they think? I said, what do y'all think about the Islam in North America? And he started laughing and shit. I'm serious. He started laughing. He did. He said he got a good podcast though. Consistent. Be churning them out. That's normal. The Irish here don't claim the American Irish. Is that right? First time I heard of that. Good afternoon, everybody. The Nation of Islam doctrine differs from the real Arabs. The Nation of Islam doctrine teaches that if you're black, you're special. That's the difference. Y'all got a problem with that? Did you go live over the pastor situation on my Instagram at Gully TV 1? I mean, Instagram at I am Gully TV _. They should rob that nigga again. Hey yo, they should rob that nigga again, man. That nigga, they know where he gonna be at. This is why they should get him again. They know where he gonna be at. And it might be some paper there. It ain't got nothing to do with the people that's going to the church, believing in the word. Just go to another church. Just go to another church. If you a part of a church and your pastor moving like that, man, church did change a whole lot, man. It did. He said, nah, it ain't. That ain't a Rev. That's Rev. R-E-B-B. God damn, Rev. Oh, shit. Shit, he got a whole Bentley. Joel Osteen got paper. Joel Osteen ain't in Brooklyn, though. Joel Osteen ain't in Brooklyn doing Snapchats and videos and shit like that. That seemed staged. Two things, right? It could have been staged for an insurance lick. What church reports $400,000? Apparently, they reported $400,000 in losses. That's a hell of a ooh wee. That's a hell of a kitty, right? Number two, when they came in there, he knew what it was. The way he got down on the floor, he like, oh, they got me. He wasn't thinking about nobody else in the church. He know them niggas. He know that he brought them niggas there. He know that they... Just check out how he get low. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You can tell. I don't think he wanted IRS to know what he had. Yeah, man, Reb ain't right, man. Go ahead, Reb. Is that the same city? That little man got killed in the pharmacy? Nah, that was in the Bronx. This happened in Brooklyn. They didn't come for the pass around money in the plate. He said the mod's tripping. Nah, you must be saying something disrespectful. That's Tay. Tay not playing with you niggas. It was his time to give some offerings. You see what he got? You see what he got out the deal. Apparently he wasn't protected by karma, that's for sure. He said, did you see the church? It looked like a nightclub. The deleted women asking you questions. Tay, they said you buck wildin'. Sketchy Brooklyn Reverend. Just got done doing my burpees. I see you working. I'm about to go to the gym as soon as I get off of here. His church ain't right. Deacon is a pimp. You could tell by his ice. Honestly, that's how Farrakhan rock around. You never get up on Farrakhan with your hammer. You're not even gonna get in the building around them niggas. Have you ever been to a Farrakhan public speaking event? Indoors? Nah, not even close. He said, as soon as I need more PA niche. You can cop right now. Tay, what is they doing? A red flossing like that is asking to be treated as a lick. Ain't no pastor supposed to be moving like he do. That's not why I'm not in the church and religion. Church niggas the only niggas that be getting busted trimming motherfuckers and shit. We ain't seen nobody else get popped. He said, I was a kid when I seen Farrakhan. I was searched twice before I sat down. A white woman asked you, why don't you like white women, Gully, before her comment was deleted? I like all women, black, white, and candy stripe. Did that answer your question? Tay didn't like that question. Why everyone wants little baby locked up? They got a list. I had it posted on my Instagram story. That district attorney in Atlanta, she said within 60 days, she's going to bring more arrests. More hip-hop related arrests. Gang related arrests. People speculating that certain people was up next. Tay said they was coming wrong. Big Neff said, white chicks be thick as fuck. Did you find any Yeezy slides? Man, I'm not into that Yeezy shit. I got 2 pair of them shits. I got 2 pair of sneaks. I work out in the gym in Yeezys and shit. Them shits ain't nothing. They looked nice when they brand new and shit like that. But the prestige put on them, I put my Yeezys in a washing machine. I told that to somebody, start cracking up. Put them shits in the laundry bag, tie a knot in them, put them shits in the the washing machine. They fucking cloth. The shit made like a fucking dish towel. Make sure y'all go check the Lorton Prison of Terror documentary out by Kareem Mowat from DC. It's fire. Fire. I was supposed to do a live on it. I think I still am gonna do a little review on it, but y'all go check it out. It's on Vimeo on demand. It's called Lorton Prison of Terror. It's hard as fuck. Go fuck with it. Mace had Fabio signed for 5 bands. Crafty Reb. Fabio equals another idiot. I think he was looking at the up the opportunities that lie beyond the 5,000. I think he was banking on his name associated with Mace, maybe some pictures with him together, maybe a song together, you know, maybe a public cosign like Cameron did with Votto. I ain't even know until today. My cousin did 11 years on Lorton. Mac was good, my nigga. Long time no see. Mac, I'm on IG, man. At I am Gully TV _. I know I'm waiting on the point guard joint. New York City point guard documentary. Come out on the 29th. I think that's Friday. He said, Flex mouthpiece is mean. He didn't have no smoke for Dame Dash. Dame Dash put him in his place. It's go-go shit on that Lorton documentary. Go check it out. He signed at the age of 28. Nah, it's on Vimeo on demand. Just look it up. Lorton Prison of Terror. He wanted the opportunity. Yeah, it ain't about the 5Gs for real, obviously. Mace is dragging Diddy right now. Would you sign with Mace for $5,000? Anybody? I would. I would have found my way after that 5. Why you didn't respond to the God Universal Law on IG? I got on live stream. I believe once I seen that he wasn't following me, I just unfollowed him and shit, because we was following each other at a point in time and shit. If someone unfollows you, that means they have a difference of views or opinion than you and shit. Once I seen that, oh, I shouldn't be following you. NOI made us respect ourselves, but NOI is definitely no more. He should have 80-20 deal. I'd have found my way. Y'all to answer the question. Would y'all have signed with Mace for $5,000? A $5,000 record deal. Anybody? Am I the only one that would have took the 5? Snapchat, Gully TV Mill. I'll be over there a little bit. While all these YouTube channels popping up with these Tupac-based videos, they really be using his name for the algorithm. People been doing that. He said, a foot in the door, not me. He said, when? 2003? Damn. Niggas like, not now. Y'all wouldn't have took the 5? He said, you the only one. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm the only one with it. Y'all have made y'all way, huh? I probably would have. I'm a hustler. I would have networked. He said, not today. Absolutely not. A desperate mid-28-year-old down kid, I don't blame him. He said, maybe in 02. No. Not even when Mace mattered. You would have signed for 5 when Mace mattered. The fuck out of here. You would have signed when Mace mattered, goddammit. He said, I would have took that 5. Peace. He said, I would have took that. I'd rather take 5K from Cameron. Man, y'all don't believe in yourself. Y'all don't believe in y'all earning potential. It's only to sign your name. You getting the 5 to sign your name. He said, Gully, they don't hear barking. He said, 5G, some bad boy. Man, listen. As soon as you get signed for the 5, right? Boom. You get a song with Mace, you get going and shit. You start doing shows. You start getting 5 a night. You probably start getting 5 a night just doing shows between 5 and 10 a night. And then the room just opens up. He said, if that 5 come with a feature, yes.
90s Mace, today's Mace, maybe no. He said, I would have took it. I'd definitely take that from Cam instead of Mace. Mace ain't worth 5 G's with 5 G's in his pocket. If you think Mace ain't got no money, you is the fuck crazy. He said, give me 5 G's in a shiny suit, I'm in. Oh, shit. Mace can drop an album and it will flop in 2022. What if the song trash? Man, I'm done with y'all, man. Y'all bugging, man. If I can own my name and collect all my show money. He said, a real hustler just need the opportunity. This is why I would have signed. I would take that 5, but knowing me, I would up it to 10 G's. Give me 10. My man said he need 10. Fabio popping right now. Y'all don't believe in y'all dribble. My dribble is superb. Go to my website and check it out. www.therealdribble.com. Y'all believe in the Reb. Y'all put that money in that collection plate, man. That nigga riding around Rolls Royces and Bentleys. He said, I would have took that 5 and had 15 by the end of the week. Facts. Mace just dissed Puffy with auto-tune, Gully. Fabio took the 5. Yes. You see what he did with Cardan. Mace is ghost writing hits. All right. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Y'all know I normally do about an hour. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. I'm about to go listen to this auto-tune song by Mace. I got to go hear what the fuck this is all about. You get what your hand called for, man. But y'all got to minimize the disrespect to the Nation of Islam, man. Word up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Hit the top bell so you get all of the notifications. Follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. And on Instagram at IamGullyTV_. You got to pay 80% of your earnings. No way. Peace. I'm about to go check out this auto-tune song. I'm out.